So hello everyone,
Hello.
welcome to the new day and new vlog. And today's topic is our FSC exam preparation day is today, and FSC is Foundations of,
Software engineering.
which is our major as well, software engineering. So this is the foundational subject. So now, what are we following? What are we doing? What are we trying to do? And what's the procedure we are looking forward to? We will discuss about it. So, if you want to
first-
start?
First point is, I would say, cheat sheet.
Yeah.
So this exam has a cheat sheet.
Yeah.
So we have worked hard to prepare our own cheat sheet.
We are trying to, yeah.
We are still trying to. In Kai, we didn't find any cheat sheet that is like perfect. Everyone has some difference in yours.
Correct.
Based on your choice.
Correct.
So then we thought of making our own, and we did some work and
Yeah.
prepared a cheat sheet.
So there are,
So that's the
if you
first
want to
point.
show.
Yeah, you can show. I think.
Yeah.
This
So
is
Munsir,
this is our cheat sheet.
so this is
we
the
have put a lot of theory, and here a lot of space has
yeah.
left, and we intentionally kept this space
Yeah.
just to draw the diagram by pencil.
Correct. So there are some cheat sheet in the portal. We'll talk about the portal,
Yeah.
and but still we thought that we'll just modify according to our needs. And now, apart from the cheat sheet, what
What
else?
So after the cheat sheet is prepared, we have gone through the slides.
Yeah.
Because even though this like cheat sheet topics are in the slides,
Hmm.
in the cheat sheet, but you have to read those topics at least once to understand the concept.
Hmm.
There are various questions that is important to answer the exercises.
Correct.
So one thing is understanding the concept. For that, we had to go through the slides
Yeah.
just to understand the concept and how things are working.
Yeah.
And then I would say exercise.
Exercises, because I think in the Q&A session, the person who usually takes say that sometimes you can get an idea about the questions which might come in the exam according to the exercises. So there are implementation based question, right?
But I would say this exercise is kind of different compared to other subjects.
Why?
Because in these exercises, lots of them are MCQs.
MCQs as well as some true and false, some fill in the blanks,
Mostly
and
like this.
yeah, and also like some class diagram questions which you have to sometimes do it yourself.
That's true.
And
There are few questions that you have to solve in
Yeah.
other exercises. I would say there are many things that we have to solve, like drawing contour flow graph, UML class. Here it is also there, but first two exercises almost MCQs, and last one has also various points like only 1 mark answer, so 1 line answer. So the
Yeah.
exercises are based on like 1 line answer, but there are some other topics like UML class diagram, contour flow graph,
Yeah.
and this branch coverage, statement coverage.
Yeah, and your function point question. So suppose you have to calculate productivity or you have to calculate the efforts. So some of the questions are like from a given data or given. We'll talk about the questions once we are done with the exam. But suppose you calculate the function points, then you calculate the productivity. So I would say that some questions are straightforward.
Correct.
Right.
Some question is straightforward. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah, and that's why one of the interesting thing I think I might have told in the Q&A vlog where I talked about the last Q&A week, and there also the coordinator said that the paper pattern would be changed, because we were going through the previous year papers, and there was also mentioned that for their time as well the pattern got changed. So the thing is, it's good to see at the implementation based questions, because pattern might change. This happened with us with other subjects as well in winter semester where the pattern got changed. So yeah,
So that's why we haven't focused much on previous year exam questions,
yeah,
because some questions are from way beyond like 2020.
yeah, especially those which are not part of the course.
Yes.
We have gone through. I would say if you can, then you can go through the questions so that you get an idea. But the thing is, some of the questions are there. Some of the questions are from the other topics like requirement engineering, product line engineering.
After covering our slide
Yeah.
exercises, we realized that various questions are not
Yeah.
in these subjects.
Yeah.
This question from requirement, product line, and
Yeah.
everything. So we didn't solve this question. There are some questions that is related to us somewhat, like Gantt chart and human class done. So we have saw this, and we thought it is easy.
Correct. And sometimes the thing is, topic also gets changed or it gets modified. Sometimes, suppose for us, we were seeing one of the topics which should have been there in the initial chapter only, but it was not there, and it was the very first question in the protocols. So sometimes it happens that a topic might change, so they make the questions according to the topics which are there in the current semester. Also, I think cheat sheet also, sometimes the coordinators say that you can bring the cheat sheet, but the thing is, when there is implementation based question, if you've done the exercises, then you directly solve the question in exam. For, I think, for some of the true and false questions, or to see the concepts, I think it is also important that you can
Go
easily,
through the question.
yeah,
We have written the concept in the cheat sheet, but as well we have just read it a little bit, just so that we can understand. Because if we try to solve every question by seeing the cheat sheet and understanding the concept in the exam, then I don't.
it will
think
take
we
some
will-
time, na?
We will cover it in the
Yeah.
exam time.
You can put the theory, like as he has shown that you can put the theory here. But the thing is, suppose it might happen that the exam is time restricted, right? There is time restriction there, and so you have to read through this, right? So it's better to do. It's good to do mapping sometimes, and other than that, I think if implementation based question comes, if you practice the exercises, then
Then
you have to implement. And there are new questions. There are new questions sometimes, and I think the concept can be similar, but the questions are always in a different way they are asked. Like for a QMQA subject, we'll talk about it. It is in winter semester. It happened like the topic is there, but so you don't have to solve some of the questions from the very initial point, right? They just give you the things and they ask you to fill up, because if you're able to fill up, it means you know.
Yes, if you know, you know.
If you know.
So, and one more point about this subject is we have taken some courses in winter semester that is somehow related in this. So various concepts we didn't need to go through details.
But this is the foundation subject.
Foundation subject. But if you are doing reverse, like you are doing taking foundation first, then you will be able to solve those questions in the advanced
Yeah.
subject easily.
Just
So it
a
helps.
just a small example, like suppose we had one question of control flow graph. Now the entire control flow graph topic in detail will come in QMQ in the winter semester, and similarly requirement engineering, product line engineering. Like we have one chapter RE, requirement engineering,
yeah.
and we have a complete course on requirement engineering in winter semester. So that is the thing, and we are trying to go through the exercises, the slides, and making the cheat sheet.
Cheat sheet, the mapping.
The yeah.
Yeah, and we have actually our this is our style that we prepare the cheat sheet in Google Doc or PDF. We print it, but then we go through the slides again. If we see okay, this point is still missing, we just draw it in by pencil. We write it. So even if there is a cheat sheet, there is lot of pencil marks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can show you here. So lot of pencil marks we have written it in the point. We can add it using printing again, but we like to add it.
Yeah.
In
Sometimes it
pencils.
happens that to add the entire snippet, and sometimes you print it and the snippet is not clear. So we can talk about cheat sheet. There will be
details
in
later.
details in a video how we are preparing cheat sheet. Everyone has a different method, and so yes, for foundation of software engineering, it is the foundation subject of the major specialization, that is software engineering exercises and lecture slides.
Yeah, just like
And
cheat sheets. And
one-
one quick look of exam.
One quick
questions.
look of exam questions, and but the thing is, as we have already been told that
Not much
exam
more.
questions will change, pattern will change, topics are changed, and one more thing is that sometimes like recently we saw in a group that someone shared the previous year exercise solutions, video solutions, but the thing was some of the questions were related to the topics which were there in that particular year. So one can get the material. I think for this during the lectures we didn't got any
We
videos.
didn't got it, yes. We
Yeah.
got it afterwards.
Yeah, so he shared the video links afterwards. Like in the very last Q&A session, he shared the video links, and yeah, so watching the videos or whatever is suitable. And this is the thing we are doing in the foundation of software engineering, and we're trying to. So that's it for this vlog. And
Next video will be after tomorrow's exam.
after tomorrow exam is early morning.
Early morning.
Not early morning.
Morning, yeah. In Germany, 8 a.m. is quite normal.
Yeah.
So 8:30 in the exam. I think it's 1.5 hour exam.
Yeah.
But maybe it will be 1 hour.
Yeah, 1.5 hour exam, and we have to reach by 8, and it's in Mensa. So it might happen that exam is also there in Mensa where you can go and eat the food. So
Because I would say everyone takes these subjects. For students, so you would say like 150 students, 150 around more than 150 students will be there when we are doing the classes.
Yeah.
So without Mensa, there is not much areas that where they can accommodate that many students.
Yeah. So I think it's good, and then we'll see you tomorrow in new day, new vlog. Rest, like, comment, share, subscribe. It doesn't take much time. Bye bye. See you in next day, next vlog. Ciao, ciao.